You're live. You're live. Sweet. I should have grabbed my rags first, huh? I gotta run downstairs to the dryer and grab them real quick. Don't go nowhere. Is there anybody out there? Is there? I need to plug this thing in. Hey, what's up, Glenn? I am getting ready to detail a car, or this truck right here. Grab my charger right quick. So, how's it going today, Glenn? Are y'all working? Are you at the shop, at the store? This here, I think I'm gonna go downstairs real quick, grab one more light, because I can never have enough lights out here, man. All right, I got some more lights, just cause I need more lights, right? And we're gonna plug in here, unplug this, unplug the radio. I can't play no music when I'm live. Oh yeah, that'll help. Then I think I'm gonna change this bulb up here. Over there. Real quick. So, I won't be doing any eBaying today. You know? At work. Working and doing some listing on Facebook. Sweet. Right on, right on. Should help. Let's see. A little bit better batteries. More natural. So this is gonna be another working video, man. So just keep working. Because that's what I'm gonna do. Work. But it's always nice to go live and man, it's muggy here. It's pretty muggy, but not bad. This here truck is sweet. It's a 17, I believe, Silverado, Z71, regular cab, tonneau cover, loaded, minus leather. So yeah, it's pretty sweet. Belongs to I don't know what he'd be. He's my father-in-law's cousin. So I don't know. Whatever that. Anyway, Ross, Uncle Ross, cousin Ross. This right down now. Down now. So what I've done so far is I have taken the car wash because sometimes it's easier to just take it to the car wash, make a mess there, than dragging out the power washer and getting crazy here. So I pumped about $10 in quarters into this thing because the gentleman who owns this is a farmer, or was a farmer. He's a retired farmer, and goes down a lot of country roads. So there's dirt in every nook and cranny, man. Every nook and cranny. So I decided that I would wash it all real good, and then I rinsed it like twice, and then I came home with the hose, and I kept rinsing and rinsing and rinsing, and no matter what, dust just keeps coming out of it. So I got about 98% of it out. Now I'm going to use my steamer and go by and steam the whole thing off. Also, another good reason to use a steamer is because we're going to do a detail lesson here. Turn my head on. Reason I use a steamer is when you park under trees, when you drive down the road, you get bugs, or when you park under trees, you get sap and stuff, and just whatever. It gets into your clear coat and the little grooves. You can't see them, but they're there. A steamer heats that stuff up, lifts it to the surface, and pulls away. So you go real slow, and turns out really nice. So I'm going to pull the towel and get on it, just like this. Dun, 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 dun. Did you watch a hillbilly cricket this morning, Glenn? I watch him every day, him and Miss Kitty. And he was talking about having to do other things because eBay's all screwy. That's been kind of screwy for me too. But so my other thing is this, doing cars, trucks, whatever. Dun, dun. Which is fun. It's been a while. Oh yeah. Then I will go through and I will cut it, which is going to cut it down and knock down all the scratches. And then I'm going to polish it and buff it, and add a protectant, and it's going to be ridiculous when I'm done. So I was going to do the inside first, but inside's not too bad. See how nice that looks? And just getting that top layer of anything that didn't get washed off with anything by hand. Yeah, he's cool, dude. He's cool, dude. I'm fixing to have to. I was looking. It was about May 5th, I think, that I hit 100 subscribers. That was you, and then sound. Lost my breath. Yeah, maybe I should put it on mute. I don't know. Is this pretty loud? I can't. Let me know if this is really loud, Glenn. Okay. I was hoping it wouldn't be, but. Just chill. Make sure to keep turning your rag. You work your way down from the top to the bottom. So by the time you get down to the bottom, you're good. Especially in a black vehicle. I'm sure everybody's out enjoying the weather today. My wife is headed down to the cities, daughters. And the funniest thing is cage with bugs. Bugs. I need magic eraser. Awesome. Keep playing. Look, nothing's coming off there really because this thing's clean. I mean, I washed it, scrubbed it, rinsed it, scrubbed it, rinsed it. So what I'm doing is just trying to get that little extra sap or bugs or anything that might have been missed. I went over with my hand when I was doing another thing. I was like, should I clay bar it? But it's so new. It only has 10,000 miles on it. When I picked it up this morning, it had 9,999. Now it has 10,000. But yeah, so this thing's new. So it's too young to be clay barred and doesn't need it. That's one of those extreme things you do. So yeah. Change the rag, man. This thing is sweet as it sits. But when it's in the sun, you can see that it has holograms, and swirls, and scratches, because it's a truck. And you use it like a truck, which you're supposed to do. But I'm going to take care as much as I can of that. Before I got into YouTube, I started a detail shop. And we're calling me, all right, buddy, take her easy. I'm just going to be here working. People will be popping in, left and coming and going. So take her easy. little boat down here. Somebody's in here. I don't know who it is. Thanks for stopping in. I am cleaning it. So I'm gonna throw a little bit of this on there. A little waxy guy action. And back to this one. Every time people drive by this house, they rev their engines up, and I don't get it. I don't get it. I think it's funny though. Or it could just be me. I mean, I could just be hearing things, but. Right. This one I'm going to dry off. Okay, because it's going to get waxed as well, because they need a layer of protection. Probably dealerships don't wax their door jambs. Should. So while I'm not making noise, I'll talk. The whole reason I started a detail company was I used to work in the automotive sales business. I sold cars for about 4 years. Well, 3 years I sold, and about 9 months of that I was a finance manager, which I didn't enjoy at all. I enjoy just talking. So, when I left that industry, I spent a lot of time painting cars, getting cars ready to show, because I figure if I show someone a clean car, there's a better chance they're going to buy it. And 9 times out of 10, not 5 times out of 10, it worked. And then when they bought it, that was one less thing I had to do. Then I could spend the rest of my time just sitting, chatting, and getting to know them. I'm not going to mess the wheels yet. Go to this front fender. Let's get yourself a new rag. I had all my rags clean, man, because when I was going to detail that van. I got everything ready. And when it all fell apart, see, I'm being really careful just to make sure each rag is not any little thing on your rag. Drag it across the black car. And not cool, man. Even though they've been washed and washed and washed. Just have to make sure. So, I'm done. It's easier to prevent something from happening than trying to fix something after it happened. You know, take an extra minute, look at your rag. Once you're good, okay? Yep. So that's that. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of moisture on this. For a long time I used nothing but wizards, and I still do prefer wizards. But since I'm not doing a whole lot of cars, I just go and I buy, the same stuff but different, and it serves purpose and gets the job done. It's been around for years and years, saying around with it. Because this bottle in Wizard's form is $17. In this form in Turtle Wax and Dry is like $5. I already got $10 or no, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I had at least $10 into washing it. Now another 5 here and 5 there. So it's just like selling online or any kind of business. You have to keep your overhead in check, man. I was using nothing but wizards. I didn't care. I was like, okay, I gotta use wizards because that's the best, and I want to be the best and everything. But I've learned other ways and other tools and things. So the reason I put moisture of some sort, which is spray wax, on my rag, is because you always want to have lubricant between your towel and the vehicle. So I had the steam and the additional wax into this. I'm going to continue on until it's clean. Yeah, I think that's the spots. It's sat out or something. Yep. What that is. Can't see it from there, but I see it right here. So because this has fender flares on it, probably gonna mask it off just to be safe. Yep. That's a clean rag. That's a clean rag. Hey, Charles, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? I'm in the shop today. I am detailing I keep saying it's 2017. Let me double check and see if it is in fact a 2017. Holy buckets! I almost tripped. All right. It is a Chevy Z71 Silverado, regular cab. It is a 2000 and the number I was saying? Oh. Okay. Oh wow. June, July, August. August of 2015. August of 2015. 15, but man, this thing is so sweet. But it only has 9,000. Well, it just turned 10,000 on it when I picked it up. So 10,000 mile, but it's black. Okay. Belongs to my father-in-law's cousin, and is farmer or former farmer, retired farmer, whatever. Spends a lot of time on gravel roads. Consequently, being a black truck, gravel roads, and I spent some time getting the dust and whatever out of it, but it's gone. Now what I'm doing is I'm using my steam machine. Puts out, what is it? I think it's like 100 and it's like 78 psi at 110 degrees or something. I'd have to read the stats on it. I got it a couple years ago, but it's a steam machine and it just power steam. So I use it actually in my eBay business as well, which is cool. I use it to clean shoes. I mean, you can really steam the crap out of shoes, and it has a brush on it so you can get through it and stuff. So then, so now my rag is completely clean. I mean, you can see it's a little teeny tiny bit of dust or whatever, but that's what I'm after, just a little tiny bit, because it's black. Once I start going to town and working on it, I don't want anything between my product and the vehicle that could cause harm. See right there, I feel, there's Phil, what is that? A bit of tree sap. You can hear it, oh, just came off. So, but had I left that there, and then you go over with your buffer, even if it's just a little piece of sap that's there and barely even hanging on, it'll stay there. Just, I don't know if it's to get on your nerves or what, but it'll stay there, and then it'll jack up your whole situation with your buffer. You're trying to buff, and stuff like little bits. And of course, if I could get it perfect, that'd be ideal, but that's not humanly possible. I do try really hard though. Feels good there. Okay. Good, good. Good. Just double checking my work, like you're supposed to do and everything. To double check your work. Looks good, feels good. Okay. Now I can move on to the hood. To the hood. Alright. This. And we're gonna move on to the hood here, Charles. So here I go. Over this way. Good thing my neighbors aren't home, otherwise they'd be saying, "Who are you talking to there, Todd?" Well, just talking to myself. I'm not really. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna stay live though, because I like to put music on so I can jam. And I can't do that on here if I'm live, unless it's like a band that I know personally and you say, "Hey man, can I?" But go ahead, talk to that. I just want to knock this off and see what I got going on here. Yeah, this is something going on. You can hear it. Doesn't sound good. You shouldn't be able to hear your paint ever. You hear your paint, you got a situation. Situation. Okay, I'm just walking back up here, checking on you there, Charles. How you doing? Did you and your caregiver person, homie, partner guy? I don't know. Who is this person so I can just refer to them by name? Did they take you to go do what you wanted to do? I'm looking to sell an 04 Dodge Ram 1500 crew cab. Amy, she's got I'm going to get it detailed. Is $150 full detail a good price? Yes. But remember, you're gonna get what you pay for, Charles. And depending how many miles are on it and what needs to be done. I mean, if it's just something simple like, well, for instance, this right here, this represents $300. So it comes down to my time. Well, now I've got 290, because I have 10 into it for washing, minus product that I'm going to use. So all said and done, I'll probably have 250 will be profit. Then you have to factor in your time. How long is it going to take me? If it takes me 25 hours, well, then that's $10 an hour. So I need to stay on it. So if it's 150 bucks, a lot of times, if it's a bigger detail shop, they'll have 2 or 3 guys working on one vehicle. And heck yeah, you can bang out one vehicle in a day with 3 guys for sure. Even with 2 guys, one would be working on the inside, one would be working on the outside, and each gonna have to put in a good 12 to 14 hours. Generally, it ends up making it's like 30 hours for me, depending on. This one's not gonna be that bad because it has cloth interior, only has 10,000 miles. So I'm putting the majority of my time on the exterior. The interior, I'm gonna steam and I'll shampoo and stuff, but it's not like deep cleaning. Whereas if it had 150,000 miles on it, you're gonna have dirt that's ingrained so far down that it just takes forever to get out. So I don't know, 150 bucks is good. And it's sure going to be money well spent, because in selling cars, when a car would show up all clean, you can factor that in, like, hey man, you don't have to do any recon, it's already done, because the dealership's going to charge, what does he charge? I think they charge 280 bucks to recon a vehicle, and it wasn't even a full recon. It was like they did what they could do. They did the best they could at the time amount they had, but their business was to bang cars in and out, so they didn't get down to steel wool on nuts and bolts like I do. And I do that sometimes. You're going to get what you pay for. He's paying 300 bucks and he's going to get every bit of 300 bucks and more, because I put pride into it. It is about the money, but it is more about, he's going to tell the next guy when he rolls up to his buddy's house, because he's a single farmer dude, and his buddy's going to be like, damn, who did that? So, oh yeah, Todd from OC Detailing, he's Paul's son-in-law and whatever. And then next guy will come with another truck and there's another 300 bucks and then a van. And then that's what happens is things start to steamroll. Starting kind of late in the season. But whatever, man, once I get on a groove and I get going, then I'm good. But the shop's advertised price. Truck has 200,000 miles. What color is it? What color is it? Is it cloth, leather? I mean, 200,000 miles doesn't scare me. It all depends. Was it down a country road? Did it live its life in the city? It's a Hemi, so that tells me you were probably pulling something with that at one time, or you hauled it, or you use it like a truck, because any guy that has a truck with a Hemi is going to use it like a truck. Yeah, it seemed low to me, man. 150 bucks. That's, to me, you're not going to get much of a detail job for 150 bucks. Because if they got 2 guys working on it for one day and each guy puts in 8 hours and they say, okay, after 8 hours, I'm done. That's what they're going to do because they don't give a crap. They're there for their paycheck. Whereas I'm here because I want to be here. I hustle because I want to, not because I have to. I mean, I do have to. Everybody has to. Bills to pay, money to make. I'm human. I'm just like everybody. Blue and gray, cloth interior. Okay. So 200,000 miles. Gray. Yeah, she's gonna probably need to cut and buff, man. And I always tell people, just because you can go to the store and buy a buffer, it's just like, just because you can go to the store and buy a gun doesn't mean you should, or nor that you can use it. I watched a lot of videos and I practiced a lot on a lot of stuff before I was comfortable to busting out a wool pad on a black truck. Now, in learning, one of the things I learned from a guy named Larry Villela, something from Ammo, New York. He has his whole line of product and detail guide, and he's awesome, man. He's like the KC Rockstar Flipper or Bonafide Hustler or Rake and Profit of detailing. He's the man. So I watched him. He does like crazy Ferrari, not even more important than Ferraris, like Bugattis and just ridiculous Indy cars. And, so he has to be ultra careful with everything. And so that's what I learned from him. And then he said practice. So I practiced on my own stuff. And that's what I did. But what I learned from Larry is to start with the least aggressive method first and then work your way up. There's no sense in clay barring this if you don't have to. 10,000 miles, you shouldn't have to. You should be able to get off whatever's on there with a clean rag, because this is already clean. Clean rag, some steam, maybe a little bit of product for lubrication. Other than that, you should be fine. So yeah, that's where we're at. Least aggressive first. The blue and gray, I'm visualizing that gray, and in Dodge, depending on what year it is, but that gray seems to either fade out really bad or the clear coat pops. Hasn't been garaged. That makes a huge difference in being garaged or not garaged. But yeah, don't not do it. Don't trade it in otherwise, because then you lose that bargaining chip, because they may say, well, we're still gonna have to recon it. Like, no, don't. Do not have to recon this. You can put it on the lot as it is right now, so and that'll save you. One shop here quoted 500, which seemed more like a true cost. I'd say between 300 and 500. 300 and 500 bucks, depending on what it is. If this was not my relative, they might be paying, closer to 400. No, 300 because it's so clean. But let's say it would have needed some deep cleaning, and I've done deep cleaning where if you go and look at some of my pictures, just night and day difference. Yeah, I have to charge them more because it takes me more product, more everything. But this, it's 300 bucks all day long. And it's going to turn out ridiculous. The frame's going to be awesome because it's already been cleaned real well. And I just need to steam it. But the wheel wells, check this out. I can lick, and that's just I've only done one cleaning on it, but I know how clean this is already. I can lick my finger out, just sticking my finger on that wheel well. That's clean. So like I said, what I'm doing, I'm just trying to get that last little bit of anything that I might have felt off of it before I throw down on it. And it feels good. So I'm gonna go ahead and go across the back. Now let's do the hood. Gotta do the hood. Right? Here we go. Good days gonna shine. Good days gonna shine. Good days gonna shine. Oh man, did I already burn some pink water? Come on, baby. Yeah, be careful. So there was couple little spots, sap, uphill, but not more. And now, oh, I unplugged my machine. That's why. I unplugged my steamer. Bummer. Okay, well, I'll check out, see what's on here. I went back and forth between buying a full-size van or a Suburban. Full size. Man, those are nice. That's what I learned to drive in, was a 1977 Dodge van. My dad's van. It was cool. Remember back in the 70s when they put like refrigerators, and it was like back in the day. It was almost like a mini motorhome. We went camping in that thing. We did road trips. That's what I learned to drive in when I was 11. Yeah, driving up the mountain, through the mountains from Glenwood or from Manatee or somewhere in Colorado Springs to Woodland Park and back at night in the mountains. I learned. My dad threw me in the pool, basically, said swim. But he was there with me, and he wouldn't have done it if he didn't think I could do it. Although my mom's like, I don't even want to know. But that's what dads are supposed to do. Maybe not at 11, but I've always felt like I could drive anything and do anything. You know, he taught me how to drive one of those, a loader. Basically, we were up in the mountains up in Kremlin, Colorado, and I was up there for the summer. I was in ninth grade, so I was 14. And we'd get up at, crack of dawn, and there was like 5 dump trucks, a loader, a skid steer, whatever, a grader. I think it's a grader. And we were basically building roads or dropping dirt and whatever up on the mountain. So long story short, got to the top of the mountain. Dad felt sick because I don't know if he was testing me or if he was really sick, but he had shown me the day before how to operate, this and that, whatever. So next morning he fell sick and was there with me because the night before he made some lasagna and I didn't get sick. He got sick. And, so he's like, well, we gotta work, man. We gotta do this. And I was like, I could do it. So he's like, all right, go ahead, Henri. Coach used to call me Henri. And I jumped in the freaking loader, man, and loaded up the thing with the whole dump truck full of dirt somehow. I'm 14 years old, and I just did it, and then drove the truck. It was in 13 speed, 9 up and 4 down, or I can't remember now. It's 30 years ago. But anyway, we worked the whole day, and I did my thing, and he sat next to me, and I'm sure he was proud. And that was another instance, driving a dump truck up and down the mountain, dirt road, dumping dirt, whatnot. It's cool. So a van is very cool. Suburban, as long as you're not going long distances. I don't know. I'm sure Suburbans get a little better gas mileage than they used to, but even still, man, 14 miles a gallon is just not going to cut it, unless you don't have far to go. My little Fiero only gets like 19 on a good day, but I learned to drive with the 1951 Plymouth pickup. So you know how to drive a stick. Most people today don't know how to drive a stick. They just don't know how. My wife, she don't know how. She don't want to learn. I'm like, how could you not know? You grew up on the farm. Yep. So, but that's cool. I'm not dogging you, baby. I love you. In case you're watching, she popped in yesterday. Yeah. Okay, I gotta get back to it. This thing should be warmed up. My rag is good. I'm going back to the hood. Right there. Oh, I keep pulling out of the wall. See? Well, that's not gonna work. So what I'll do is I'll just come down here, plug it into this one. And keep on trucking. It's getting muggy and hit off. See, one of the things that I learned pretty early on is that after your steamer's been sitting for a minute, don't aim it towards anything electrical or even towards your vehicle because it's going to be nothing but water until the steam starts coming out, ready? See? Basically, I have to melt that sap off and pull it off. Very careful, because you got a lot of pressure there, and then if you let off, and then you hit this paint, and the tip of your dilly, you're screwed. Another good use for a steam machine is getting bugs off. All the bugs are already out here. I'm just getting those little stragglers. Basically polishing it or cleaning it up as clean as it will be before I wax it to see what I'm working with. So what kind of canvas I have, and I can determine how aggressive I'm going to have to get, the product I'm going to use. I'm going to have to bust out the wizard's cut or a silver wax. Man, I'm really happy. Here's my little. Where is my little what you call it? There it is. See, is somebody there? Hey, look at there is somebody there. Yeah, I made it. Hey, Christy, right on. You made it home or made it to mom's. Hi, mom. How you doing? Sorry, mom. I said, what up? Really? Alright. So that one took extreme heat and a magic eraser to get it off. Feels good. I like the way it feels. We're gonna go to the back here and go from there. You said hi, mom. She says hi. I did say hi. Hi. Hello, Christy's mom. How are you? Spend a lot of time on the tailgate though. Check out, oh, can you see this tailgate? You can't see this tailgate. Check this out. Skeleton tailgates, maybe like this. It's a slow open tailgate. How fancy is that? I was like, no way. Yep. Hot. So the detail in the car is a lot like painting a house, different. That's funny, I use actually need to paint my house. Or eat an elephant or anything else. It's all the prep work, man. You do the prep work up front. You're not gonna spend time going backwards, covering yourself, trying to be like, oh, I should do this up, I should do that up. Or, just that just came with time. Made my share of mistakes. Anything else? So. And I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do one section at a time. You guys are here. You go ahead and mask off a few things, roll up this thing, that kind of stuff. And yeah, roll this up so we can mask it off. Come on, baby. Should you wipe it down as you go, huh? Are you? Gonna have to crawl inside here and wipe this out eventually. Probably won't last me later. This is a nice one. It has the Chevy logo right there. I thought I was gonna have to crawl inside there when it was closed, clean it. But I'm not. So that's cool. I said it did. Alright. Thing is, I gotta try and not hit my head up here. Usually when I'm out in the shop, I either wear my OCD, my company shirts, or my Mr. First Class Party Bus shirts. Reason being is, I've got like 70 of these things still. All black. Size small, medium, large, extra large. I had 1 to 3X, I think. And I'm just sitting on them, so I figured I would wear them. And I explained that to some people in town. I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of like a cartoon character. I do have more than one of these, But sometimes it's just easier. So, you see me wearing an MFC Party Bus shirt, that is why. Got 70 of them. And when I really need to feel cool, I put on a small. That way I feel huge. And then I make sure to tell my daughter, I'm like, babe, I'm huge. The muscle. She said, oh. But she's on her way to the city. She should be here just pretty quick. I'm gonna go have a birthday party for my sister-in-law and baby Max. Baby Maximus, he's turning 1 year old, or he turned one. Cassie turned, gosh, I don't even know, something yesterday or the day before. So I sang happy birthday to her, but I did not call her and say, hey, happy birthday. I probably should have. But I did sing happy birthday on the YouTube video. You guys saw it. All right. This is a piece of cake in this part clean. That's nice, clean. All right, now I got this thing, flip it. Flip it good. Oops, all right. Suppose I could probably leave it undone, so I'm gonna have to open and close it 3 times and show up. But like this, like that, like this, that one like this, like that. I should put it over here. Whew, man, it's been warm. I'll tell you what. It's warm in here, but that's okay. Do 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 do. If anybody has any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Say, hey, Todd, I have a question about detailing my car. I don't have all the answers, but I've been doing this about 3 years as a company, my whole life. My neighbors, when I was a kid, they used to laugh at me and joke, so you're gonna rub the paint off that car. I had a little 77 Dodge on me, and that thing was gold, and I would armor all it, wax it, and yeah, it wasn't a cool car, but it didn't matter to me. I figured that was going back to the system. Take the cleanliness out of the equation. Yeah, it's an ugly little car, but at least it's a clean ugly little car. Never hindered my game as a youngster. All right. Well, if it were me, Charles, I personally would get a van because all the different things. You can still tow a trailer, but if you want to go camping, you can. You're going to get better gas mileage, I would imagine, a little better. And it just gives you, I think, more comforts. Of course, a Suburban, yeah, it's comfortable too. Man, things are expensive. Whew. I suppose a van, even done upright, is expensive too, but I sold one of the last vehicles I sold was a Tahoe, and I had a special order for this gentleman, and it ended up being like 65.5. It was almost $66,000 for a vehicle, and I sold him. I believe in him, but personally, I wouldn't spend $66,000 on a vehicle. But then again, it's all relative. If you make, quadrillion dollars, and you think you need to have a new car every 2 months or every 2 years, every whatever, then knock yourself out. But I learned that's not the way to do it. That's just me. That's just me. This is really clean. I'm just giving her a little wiper down. I'll come back in with something. anyone I've told that, yeah, the car's almost paid off, because it is. Right there, over there. Over there is the finish line. You see it? It's a very small thing, but to me, it's huge. Huge, huge. So, because it was buying that car right there, brand new, getting financed, paying my bills on time, that increased my credit from being jacked up when I was younger, increased it up enough to where I could qualify to buy this house by myself, just with my own credit, my own income, whole thing, you know. At that time, I was making really good money. Everything was good, but once again, money is junk. You need enough to live, to make yourself happy, to take care of what you gotta take care of, but in the end, all you really need is your family and your friends, and usually just your family and maybe one or two friends, you know? One or two friends. I wasn't going to talk about my best friend Dave today because he passed away today, 2 years ago, and I wasn't going to talk about it because when I do, I get sad. But I just got to say, rest in peace, brother. That's all I have to say about that. Trust me, I spent my morning listening to Pink Floyd. All stuff. But you can only go to that place for so long. Because if you sit there and think about it, it hurts too much. Can't even imagine how Karina's must be feeling right now. His wife, or his sister Mia, or his mom. I don't even know how they're feeling. Sometimes I feel like calling, but I don't because I think, well, maybe I shouldn't because me and Dave, spent our whole lives together, man. So, our growing up lives, we have a lot of the same mannerisms and speech patterns and so forth. I just don't want to upset, any family and say, well, I don't want to open up any wounds just based on whatever. Maybe that's stupid even to think that way. Probably is. It's probably just an excuse. Probably an excuse. Because if I call them, everybody's gonna start crying. Just, so hard, man. But anyways, I know what they would want me to do. Work, dude. That's what I'm doing. I love cleaning the inside of a bed of a truck. Even if you do the truck, is still dirty. And then after I get the whole thing waxed, I'll come back and use the bed of the truck and wax it. So there again, for $150, is someone gonna wax the bed of your truck? Are you gonna be able to lick your wheel wells and run it across the tip of your tongue? I don't know, probably not. But in this place, yeah, that's how I do it. And that's one of the things that I do when the customer comes to pick it up. I run my finger along the door jamb or the wheel well or whatever, and then I'll lick my finger and they're like, oh my God. I'm like, yeah, your car doesn't just look clean, it is clean. That's my motto. Car doesn't just look clean. Because you can make a car look clean. There's easy ways to do things, but it's all temporary. I can make everything look shiny for a short time, but when it rains and goes through weather, that's where it really counts. I started taking really good care of our car from the day we got it. And once I started detailing, even more so. So when she runs that thing through the wash, it looks beautiful. Man, I'm sweating like a, I don't know, man, but I'm sweating. And that's good. My back has been sore. I think it's from lack of, not enough of this. I think a guy has to do a certain amount of this. Whether it's digging in the dirt or cleaning something or doing something, you got to be active. You got to be. You need to be. I need to be. Otherwise, I get stiff. Apparently, and that just comes with age. Probably. All right. Now that is clean, clean, clean. It's not clean enough to lick yet, but it's clean. All right. I think I lost a pound. At least a pound. Let's see here. Going back here. Yeah, no. You're working too hard. No such thing, man. No such thing. Because I think through hard work, eBay, I work hard on it. The things I work hard on. But when I do stuff like this, I really feel like I'm doing something good, and I can feel it in my body. I think it's just good for the soul. But not every day. Everything within reason, man. Because if I did this every day for just whatever, my body would break down. I'm trying to do that. So that looks good. I'm gonna use a little steam machine action right here. Use this on the bumper. Bumper needs to get done a little bit. Oh, watch out. Yeah, unless it's music in my head. Right on. Man. So I'm wearing my hat today. This is Silver Bullet, just like my Facebook thing was. Dave was the manager of Silver Bullet shooting range in Colorado. They're in Wheat Ridge, Colorado for 5 years or something. Before that, we both had limousine services. He had a 14-passenger Excursion, big boy, man, and 12-passenger Suburban, white, both stretched, beautiful. I just had a little caddy and a party bus, but we both got burned out on drunk people. babysitting adults, drunk adults. I say babysit because when you get a bunch of drunk adults together, they become a nursery school, basically. All right, I had to catch myself. I just caught myself in the wheel well, scrubbing wheel wells, and that's what happens. That's what my company's OCD detailing because I just get crazy, and right next thing you know, I'm waxing a wheel well. I got the rest of the truck to worry about first, right? So, where's my tape? Hey, what's up, Flippin? Yeah, see what I did with my tape? It's not there. It's not there. Woo. Hot. Little stuff, but that's all right. Better than none. I've got a 2-inch roller around here somewhere, but a 1-inch will do in a pinch. Yeah, that'd be nice too. Speaking of cooler, I'm gonna open up a window or a door or something. I keep everything closed because I don't want to talk to nobody out there, right? Well, we're gonna open it up for a sec. I'm gonna open my back door. I don't know if that's really gonna help because it's muggy. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take it up. What are we taking? We're gonna take along here. I don't want to dig in. Watch out. One of my old bosses, one guy that taught me, he also taught me a lot about detailing, how to buff and stuff on semis. Todd said one time he saw that I cut my thumbnail. It's like, dude, you can't do that. Those are your tools, man. I didn't understand at the time. I didn't know. But I totally do. Because with that thumbnail, I would be unable to stick that piece of tape in that little teeny tiny spot where it needs to be. Okay? So here's another something to think of, Charles. For $150, are they going to mask off, what needs to be masked off, before they go ahead and throw down buffer on it. All these little details, man. Anybody can clean a car. I'm not a car cleaner. I'm a car restorer, reconner, make it like brand new. Because I care. Okay, so that's that. I'm gonna run another piece across here since it's 1 inch. And then probably another couple of here just so it covers this Velcro. That's the loop stuff. That's where the 2 inch comes in handy. This is gonna use up a lot. Bada bing, bada boom. Masked. You know what? Okay, I think I've had enough cool air. Talking to my neighbor up the street today, and I've lived here for 7 years, but it's the first time we've actually stopped and talked to each other, and it was cool. He used to be a sheriff, and he's in security and works for the paper and all kinds of stuff. But it's just good to know that there's someone, one house over that also has guns, and also, God forbid something happens, there's another guy there up the street from me. That's cool. Do that thing back. Yep. Okay, that's done. That. So, who's here? Who's there? Amelia, there you are. Just got home from thrifting. Got tearing in my bedroom, this is the room into a bedroom. Nice. That's what's up. That's awesome. Man, you were ambitious last couple of days, just going for it, huh? Good. Good. Hey guys, can't do this side yet because I haven't cleaned it. So I'm gonna do these wheel wells or wheel cover thingies. They're cool looking. My father-in-law was talking about me putting some on his truck after it gets painted, but I'm gonna tell him he should, just because they hold so much rock, so many rocks and dirt and dust and stuff. It's a bad deal, you know. So do it right. Ooh, come on. Sunny beaches. Sunny beaches. Alright. Man, it is warm. Holy crap. But I'm not gonna complain. Try not to. Before you know it, it's gonna be 42 below. We'll be like, damn, I wish it was hot today. I don't mind the cold myself, except when I'm out here trying to work and can't be done. Wax does not cooperate. It might be cheaper for avocado kind of night. For avocado cheaper kind of night. Got to do something with it. Basically, my main concern on this is not this, it is the rubber in between here and here. I don't want to like, and then it jams the product down in between there, both sides of the rubber, and that's not cool. Keep the cleanup to a minimum. Like I said, man, prep work. Come on. You gotta cut that down. Yeah. Like that. Bing, bada. So my goal is to have this thing done by Monday morning. The girls are gone, so I have nothing but time to work on this. So I should be able to do it. I should be able to. If not, well then, darn me anyway, huh? Oh. Alright, what else we got? Some more here, we got some mirror action. Done. Some mirror. Like this. I got the wizard stuff there, man. I'm ready to rock. When did you use it? No, probably I'll take off my hat. I feel like Dale Gribble. I want to be singing down my hat. Well, if you're watching and you're not a subscriber yet, why don't you do me a favor and subscribe? Hit that subscribe button. You don't have to like it yet, but at least subscribe, because there might be a point where I say something or do something, but okay, now I like it. Isn't that right? That's what happened with Charles. He was watching one night. He caught me on a rant because someone did something and I called him out and I'm don't play. And he's like, "Yep, I've been a fan since then." And I'm like, "Hey, that's cool, man. Someone else who doesn't play." Life's just too short for a bunch of BS. Yes. I think what's going on here is I must have got a little bit of spray wax on here. Little loosey goosey. Whoa. Dress. Yeah. You guys, iPod is a speaker and you're walking down the road. We used to carry our boom boxes. I used to hang by 2 fingers. I'd be like cruising like that. I hope you guys are working. Hope somebody's listening or picturing, or I know Amelia's crushing. She's doing her thing. Oh yeah, Charles. So did you have a phone? You said you wanted to go sourcing. Was it yesterday or today or whenever, so you're gonna go ride and go check it out. Did you go? And if so, what did you find? And it is Maria in the chat here. Is my wife Samantha in the chat here? Who's in the chat? I don't know, because I can't see it. All right, I think that's gonna work there. My main concern is the edges, that kind of stuff. Keep it from getting jammed in there. Good. See, my back doesn't even hurt. I hadn't even thought of it this whole last 4 hours. And all morning I was like, oh, my back. Now, shoot, I'm good. So I think that's what it comes down to. Move a little bit more, Stretch a little more. I did start lifting some weights, nothing heavy. Basically, I've been stretching with 10-pound weights and then lift them a little bit, but just trying to get everything mobile again, man. I'm too young to be getting stiff. Too young to be getting stiff. Things to do. All right, that's that. That is that. Stick full mid. Next, I'm going to throw this plastic up here on the front of the truck. So I'm going to go ahead and mask that off as well. And if I were smart, I would pop the hood. And I am, so I will. Do, do. Going to small auction tomorrow, cool. Heading home soon, I'll be back. Okay, you're leaving mom's, going home. Cool, cool. Drive safely. We'll see you there. All right. Going to a small auction tomorrow. Fun. I have not been to an auction, large or small. A couple of states. Autographs. Consignment stores. Their stores. I prefer just a few. Just two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. You and I. Yeah, I think I must have got stuff on this because she nuts. It's supposed to. Come on, baby. Stick away. Stick away. There we go. All right. Doesn't be perfect, but it's got better than nothing. There we go. That's good here. That's good there. I'm going to go ahead and just leave this cracked up tish. So we are masked up and ready to go on this side. How about that, huh? How about that? Well, guys, you know what I think I'm going to do? Because I'm going to turn on some tunes. I need to focus and quit talking. Because if I'm talking, I'm not focusing 100%. And for me to be my best, I need to focus, right? So I'm going to log out. I'm going to tell everybody bye for now. We'll see you later. Thanks for stopping in to check out detailing or Todd Brennan or whatever. We'll do a shameless plug, right? That's me standing there with my buffer right there. OC, auto detailing. O stands for obsessive. The C stands for compulsive. The D stands for detailing. So there you go. I'm gonna go get to work. We'll see you guys later, and I'll do an update once I get this side done. I'm gonna do it in a halfer, so I'll show you the before and after. But let's get one last thing here. One last shot of America in the crosses in 1776. I think it's cool. 3D. All right, do a quick little walk by this truck. See, it looks good now, but it's gonna be even better. You can see it's got some smudges. Needs work. So anywho, I'm going to put this up here. And I'm gonna get to work, guys. Thanks for stopping in. Pound that like button, subscribe, share, go get to work, do your thing, and I will see you sooner than later. Peace. Don't slack. Go do something. Or relax. Or not. Nah. If you're relaxing, relax really hard. If you're not relaxing, then don't relax. Work hard.